40 health for him. Vini through smoke! And now all of a sudden, boltz comes back!
Chance that they have had has always been a map up for the Copenhagen Flames. It always goes to the third. So if history repeats itself one more time for this team, we are destined for overpass. And that's not something you can analyze.
Yeah.
That is just the reality of the Copenhagen Flames. That's how it's always gone. Unless they finally just turn the tables, turn the tide, and upset history. Because there's a ton of history against them in this Imperial lineup. boltz up close, 2 taps into the Copenhagen Flames. And we have hookzy and niko still trying to get this split underway. Patience is a virtue. And with the 2v4 turned back to the even keel, they try to tuck, they try to run,
Chase
they try
his
to
ass
sprint. And Fallen is going to go all the way around. hookzy, he has to stop, he has to fight, and he gets 1 kill already, a second, with what feels like that last shot.
Seeing all this exposed drywall. Pylons everywhere. It's like, what's even the point of this?
His first kill. Oh, niko sharp as ever. And this is no B-split. They start to run it back. Zyphon will be killed by FNX. And then Vini finds niko in that elevator lurk. So the misdirection becomes a misstep. And where the hell is this bomb? Top mid? hookzy's going to try to go grab it. There are no eyes on it. Mac 10 to the Galil. Decent upgrade, but remember, it's 16 health here for hookzy. Not ideal. FNX, solid frag. Cuts down any real hope at this one.
Well, they continue searching into a snowball, and it's just Roy who, I mean, he can pick up a gun, but then he has to let everybody know where he is.
Yeah, and then he's also got to save it. You know, you got to hang on to that bad boy. Fer going to confirm exactly where he's at. And now the rest of Imperial start to march over.
There it is. That'd have been off. He's only got an MP9. But boltz continues to deliver on opening duels in mid.
3 consecutive now. boltz opens up. Last time they lost that little bit of an advantage here on ramp because of this guy. Roy moving upwards, just like hookzy. Quick little fights trying to be gained. There are attempts here. Sandbag's position being held by Fer. He's going to creep around.
Oh, Jesus, the 4-3.
And now niko is going to walk up. Short player dies to an instant. And then Fer will at least bring it back. But Roy is still nearby. And Fer, as he comes around that side of the smoke, will go down. Man advantage still for Imperial. They've been able to hold it. Here comes boltz. The key piece to the starts of these rounds could end one in the 5th, but hookzy in the clutch. 5 kills already. Bomb on his back as he plants on A, and everybody's nearby for Imperial. hookzy comes up with a gun, gets a quick headshot. boltz incredibly low, and that's not going to matter. He's got it with the SMG. Imperial take 2.
boltz goes for the MP9 just because he's playing too well. Huh? He had the M4 in his hand. He could have picked up another reloaded potentially. They wanted to get that over with. He ends the round 19 health, almost all his grenades left over. Sat here in the back, and they might give him this chance. It looks like they will. Yeah, they forgot about the potential for an op. They thought this was going so easily in their favor. Small gap in the awareness. But boltz is still making moves. Money moves here. Dropping down the ladder into mid.
He's between them.
Yeah, doesn't know. Well, yeah, he does have one on A side.
Yep, and he knows it.
hookzy walking it back. Will he clear this?
Oh, boltz loses!
Oh, that's a clean one from hookzy. Oh, it's scrappy, but I mean, he makes it happen. And they have no choice but to respect this. Look at the response.
hookzy's going to die this time, you'd assume. Sure enough, goes down. Bomb plant on the B site confirms it. Fallen and FNX have a difficult task at hand if they want to try to take this chance.
Yeah, it's a slow rotation from FNX to come back up through the ramp.
Yabi and niko is still alive and kicking. FNX has the kit and a frag to try and work with. MP9 for Fallen. Does he just jump? Yes. He moves past that op. The first shot rings out. niko is actually in a pretty compromised spot, but even under pressure, he's able to drop Fallen. Frag grenade destined for him. Still in the very same spot. FNX in the open gets that first, but there's no time for a defuse, so Copenhagen Flames find 4.
Oh, what a robbery right now gone. They've thrown this smoke before. It's very flawed. It's not a very good one-way on the ramp. And I'm not sure Copenhagen will be too scared of this, but we are approaching now that 30-second mark here for the Flames with the intention to go to the A site. Oh man, that's
clean
a kill.
Clean as can be. Fer on the crane. Compromised position. Support from Fallen as the flash goes over. It's perfect! He gets HooXi down,
15
confirms
seconds.
lots of bodies. Fallen gonna just be trying to hide in sight, but Yabby hits the headshot. We have Fur coming back with more utility as he takes down 2 more, and boltz comes in from elevator. 4 seconds, there's no chance to plant, and they rob this.
They actually do steal it back. You know what? They didn't do anything except for... Whoa, after time, there was a chance of dying.
They rob it.
They do.
Copenhagen Flames could still steal this 2v4 from the Brazilians. Fur's gonna round the corner, smoke soon to fade. niko gets the better of him, and now it's even. If not, the advantage of the Flames as a low health Vini has to hope he can hang on.
It's a good question. You know, we have seen Siphon get creative in the spot where he's pushed through middle, but this time he's gonna fall out, get down the ladder, join up with his teammate, and Vini will start to meander over into A. Not walking into the AWP of Fallen. Got to be priority number 1, and it feels like they're going to satisfy that 1 win condition here. Smoke comes up late, and it's a curious one. You know, you don't want to overstep in the spot.
Vini's back by shelf. Copenhagen Flames going to try to circumvent the threat by moving around on short. Remember, 12 health for Vini.
Man, Vini has funneled them into this short play.
Oh, but he dies.
Ends up dying. No health here, and Fallen in a 1-on-2 retake. Will he do it? Will he even try it? He's coming.
Smoke to work with. Op up close. He pauses and postures for a moment, and he waits, and then he runs the risk and walks through it. Zyphon and niko is just going to be playing both tucked short. They hold, they wait. A smoke and a tap and a scope towards short, but a missed shot's going to end it, and that is the Flames. Sour the milk. Fur catches niko. FNX scoped up as the double up looks to prevail here in round 13. 6-9, best case scenario if Imperial can just close with a sweep of the final 3. But everything would lead you to believe that even in rounds like these ones, Copenhagen Flames have what it takes to take it back.
Yeah. FNX playing this one from quad with boltz on the periphery, waiting.
Again, a little life.
That's for dying on the ramp. Once again, Vini here to spot. I don't know if there's a molly head in the way of FNX, but oh man, it's getting a little uncomfortable there as well. However, there are no Molotovs, so he's in a very fine spot. Longer this round goes on, the more powerful it will become. This means the defense can shift over towards A and reinforce. Ops might be paying off here for Imperial.
boltz supports Vini. If these 2 riflers die, it is a double op retake. Vini's going to be pressed up close. Roy about to round the corner. Oh, but even with the flashbang popping in the eyes of Vini, he gets that first kill. 10 seconds. Now HooXi comes into action. Siphon's close on sight. And the Opper in Fallen stops that bomb. And twice he connects those critical shots. A little. My God. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know if that was understood. Oh, it will be understood for Vini.
Easy first one. Lots of bullets going back and forth, and Vini's just trying to escape. He gets out. Before again and again, but Siphon hits the headshot. Fur again able to trade, so it seems Imperial can hang on.
Well, that was a kind of a nice way to answer back. Like if Vini snuck into that spot, there was no one there, then Fur is fine. He doesn't have to do anything. But in that exact position, they can make sure they stay up. 1 extra player, and now HooXi and Jabby are left alone. It's like an escape room for the T's that are left over every single time.
Like you said, they like the challenge.
Yeah, they're, I mean, quite an industrious bunch. I mean, we've seen them do a lot with very little.
A shot from FNX. Twice now, that op misses its mark. Fallen is here to try and help, but no. 2 versus 4 bomb stop. Fur into the mix. He needs to be. As HooXi grabs back the bomb, Fur is inside of that smoke, in the center of it.
This is risky. Obviously, HooXi has the same
trying to phase him,
play
gets
as
it.
him. Yeah, 1-on-2 boltz.
Over construction he comes. HooXi not yet playing bomb, instead trying to hunt that frag, looking back behind him. In the open, he fakes the plant, comes around box, and that's where boltz is going to end it.
God,
another.
Okay, it is 5. That's all that matters.
Line up here for Fur. boltz again. So successful. Double kill towards mid. And with Fur on the ramp, locking horns with Nikodas. It's Vini over the shoulder to help out. It seems like Imperial finally starting to figure this out. If you tally the amount of times that they had 5v4, but Copenhagen Flames still won the round,
I'm sure the desk will. That is going to be a big thing to talk about. I mean, it's not going to happen. Like, okay, yeah. Shut them down. Shut them down. 6 rounds. I mean, we're at this point, you know, Imperial just looking for this next map.
have been there. Right? The openings.
Give us a third. Come on.
It was all taken back. Every time Copenhagen Flames have been on the cusp of a top 8, it goes to map 3. Will that continue? We got Nikodas down, Fallen and Vini. Couple of kills already. T-side looking to puncture through this A-hold. And as Zyphon rotates around through that smoke, we've gotten Fur inside of the bomb site. Won't be stopped. Plant is there for Imperial, but he jumps on top of it, and Vini's dual Berettas answer back.
Hey, it's at the cost of his life.
It's got to be Jabby. 1 versus 3. Sees that contact towards short, looks over at the elevator, and boltz. He could still give him this kill. He's toying with him.
His worst decision.
Vini jumps over.
Top. Wow.
Ambitious plays. They're toying with Jabby, and you'd better not mess with this beast, as his 16 HP could still be enough. Fallen on the back, Vini up close. USP misses its mark, and Imperial hit second pistol. That they would have had to take off of Imperial.
Yes. Which does make things very sexy to talk about. Very fun. Very interesting. Fur doesn't know it, but he is surrounded.
USP taps him in the back of the head.
Uh-oh.
5v4 from that. Double boost Fallen. He's going to get 1 kill. Jumps back down into the cover.
He took a bullet to the head right there. He's a little delirious, running back, but he's like, I gotta get the bomb first.
Bit of a headache.
Teammates working on the rest of the map.
boltz and Vini locking in middle.
Kind of lucky to be alive.
B site yet to be cleared, but you've got players so far forward that you'd think it should be enough. boltz with the element of surprise, as 4 CTs double around this elevator. The Mac 10's looking for money, and he's gonna land 3 kills with it. Roy tries to tuck to CT spawn, but you can't hide one of them here on Roy. He's looking to tuck into the sandbags by the looks of things. Hooksy going in for the second servings towards top mid. He won't gather any kills, it's just information now. boltz is hiding in the ladder room by the looks of it. Nikodas, he tries to get aggressive down the ramp. That's a lot of bodies confirmed. Presence has been seen, it has been heard. And Nikodas still floating with this fight, flirting with death as he dances on FNX and then follows up onto Vini. A clean 5v3 for Copenhagen Flames as they take barely any damage. Oh, and he goes right back for more. 3 frags for Nikodas. Oh, a 4th! Everything he needs on this site. Nika does him dirty. The whole entire ramp is his, and that sends boltz back to cower in fear. As double digits secured, Nikodas will fall short of the ace, but so be it. The Flames take 10.
Oh, a monster. I mean, that's the kind of presence you could only have if you had an AWP. It's something that Imperial are just not prepared to deal with right now. Unfortunately, the Remedy might be trying to go fast, but it's very hard to pull off a full-on rush up the ramp versus a team who's just going to expect it.
Ooh, boltz not going to find anything with that eagle. It exchanges hands into Fallen's. And boltz has been so good at getting those opening kills on the CT side of mid.
Yeah.
That maybe he gets weaponized in the next one, but there's barely anything to weaponize here in round 20. A 12-8 lead for the Copenhagen Flames, putting them 4 rounds away from Imperial and 4 rounds away from the stadium. Frag grenade, a sign of things to come. Zyphon connects to the head of Fallen, and poor Vini, 22 health, gets tapped.
They put some high pace on, and Yavi almost gets caught off guard, but he stands strong and tall. He's down to half HP, but he lives.
Fur tucked. Oh, Nikodas double scoped over, and
they let him go.
Fur's able to get away. But he doesn't go all the way back. He comes in for second servings. Vini hits the headshot towards middle. And now despite that opening success for the Flames towards B, those players get stranded, and Imperial will sink their teeth into the A site for a very likely 9th round.
Yeah, I said, hey, I hope you like B. You're staying there. That's a big round, and Fur gets some revenge for the fact that you know, he was starting to get picked. He's in place to do so. And the remedy of keeping it simple has to be the right play.
with 2 other players here at the base of B. Great play. Jabby sent down by Zyphon's flash into what was the snake pit of a setup from Imperial. Zyphon still trying to play ahead of it. That frag grenade, great damage. Chunks falling down to 24. The Opper on wobbly legs. Wallbang nearly connecting here for Zyphon. He's got that rotate, but boltz in through mid. From CT side to the offense. Zyphon with the response. Bomb dropped and confirmed to be on the cusp of B site. And down he goes now. HooXi still looking back towards mid because boltz could be anywhere at this point. And Nikadaz up close. Shot. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's pinned in this corner. And boltz trying to toy with him, but rock solid from Nikadaz. 2 versus 3. Fur plants bomb. HooXi still has cover. And FNX looks to help Fur out as he is stuck on this bomb site. Soon that smoke's gonna fade. Oh, and a dangerous game. HooXi jumps back and forth, welcoming this gunfight. The Opper tries to set up. Low HP on the 2 remaining Ts. No utility for them. A smoke for Nikadaz. If he wants to cover that bomb, he's also the only kit carrier. Bomb beyond the halfway point. They're pressing up into the crosshair of Fur. He's now on 19 health, and Nikadaz caught. It's another. It's just Nikadaz.
Yeah, they're a bit slow to this, but if we look at the map, this is right for the taking. Nikadaz has a lot of pressure that will be applied on him in a second. You better believe that this is going to get mollied out. Vini starts to encroach, waiting for the exec to come up, and Nikadaz, is he in a spot to even defend himself? No.
He's got cover. They've left him this pocket to play. Roy looks to come over top. He's going to connect it to boltz, and this hit, this man advantage comes to an end. They let Nikadaz just unravel this. With 30 seconds, no one goes short, and now Vini, he just wants to save. All he wants to do is hang on, but Nikadaz is breathing down his neck. And somehow Vini, oh my god, he's going to get away with that but
God,
will it even matter? And no problem on short.
30, yeah. Oh, an interesting smoke to help them cross up the sandbags. Okay.
Flames have given them space. Nikadaz, fallen
wow!
On the edge of that one, insta headshot. Remember, Roy, he's half health, and he gives us nothing. FNX locks in on it. HooXi, who was once short, is now down to just nothing as well. It's fallen to just crack it open. 100 HP, 2 kills, and that is from the bottom of the scoreboard.
Okay, utility, but force the CTs back first and foremost. Scared them out of playing sandbags, re-aggressing on short control, and Imperial trusted in the process instead of just trying to hunt down those kills. Goes down, they hear so many players from the T side rushing into the B site.
Look at this, look at all of these bodies. Zyphon's trying to jump up, he's gonna spam shots through. This is gonna be chaos. Carnage on the B site. Fallen locks in 1. We've got a boost around the side, but Yabby can't find anything yet. Nikadaz comes in, upgrade to the AK. 2 of these players for Imperial very low. Fur very close, decides to swing around, and Yabby locks that in. Vini's HP is going to be worth its weight in gold. Fallen, low health. Vini comes around that corner, and if it's not the star of Yabby, then it's nothing here for Flames, but he connects. And Vini's dead. And who's next?
Yeah, we are tied up. I can't believe what we're watching. This match, not looking to start the fight.
Slow contact. Looks to cook Zyphon, who's boosted, sees the advantage. That's a big pickup for him, but he gets stuck on an island in mid. Nades being thrown, flash connects, Fur can't get the second, but boltz's grenade sure can. And as Yabby comes back to construction, boltz is just keeping this so occupied. We've got 2 players up the ramp. All that's left of Imperial here is inside of the B site. Yabby's close on green, looks to gun down FNX, bomb plant non-stop, Vini looking to be killed, and sure enough, Roy comes wide.
To get the Opper back, a lot of standard grenades here scared Nikadaz, but he knows that they haven't thrown them all.
So close. He sees the bag, he shoots too soon! Fur's gonna get the first and second! Fallen gets traded out immediately, and a man advantage. Right with the smoke in on sight, HooXi doesn't find his mark. We've got 3 players at the top of the ramp, 20 seconds, and FNX gets into the site. How about a wall bang? It connects with the nade. Down goes the first plant. boltz picks it up. He's trying to hang on, and sure enough, he will. It's a post-plant position, and a 3v3 that could give Copenhagen Flames 2 match points, 2 chances to do what they have not been able to close. HooXi on top. And suddenly silence falls across the site. The smoke goes in. Fur goes down. Yabby's in with the kill. 40 health for him. Vini through smoke. And now all of a sudden, boltz comes back as Vini goes big. It's a 14th for Imperial. They tie.
Oh, they got him. We have seen a lack of Molotovs in this vision. Nikodos could try to get someone. The boost gets called out.
Fallen with the double. Roy's position cleared. And this was the all-in for the Copenhagen Flames. So instead, what's left is all out.
They skipped.
15. The lead is gone. Imperial. 15-14.
15-14. 15-14.
Just gotta collect themselves. They gotta keep this cool. Roy, good spot, good start, but a better trade from boltz. The deagle goes dry off of the first shot, but 30 seconds. And we have already seen Imperial fumble around like this. We're also watching FNX walk into that B bomb site. We are watching Imperial out-rotate Copenhagen Flames. Oh, but Yabby's MP9, that was so sharp. And as a swap to the AK comes in, there are 10 seconds left. Smoke onto the Flames. Yabby's here with Siphon. Damage done. They're hanging on. They've got it. Overtime on VERTIGO. The money plays a problem here for Imperial. They're a gun down. 2 rounds deep in OT and still empty-handed. Nikodos gets naded out of his initial position. And that could just serve as a trigger for Imperial. They find hotzE hopping inside bomb site. Roy doubles back. Insta-kill VFur. And he's got a little pocket of action. He's also got support. Vini's looking for the duel. Damage being done. They bring it back inside of the site. If it's not Yabby, then it's 1 for Imperial here in OT. And there's an eventual late lurk from FNX from mid. And Yabby, you thought 4v4 is held. The B site looks good. And now the Copenhagen Flames just need to group up, leaving Yabby in his own dimension over towards that B site. 3 players to walk in on A, and it's Vini, the player left behind by his Brazilian brethren.
He'll have to make play of the week to dig him out of this. The slow crawl of nades, the good timing here for Flames.
Fire destined for him. He backs up. But so do Copenhagen Flames. They're going back onto Yabby. Oh!
They run into.
There's a chance!
There's only 2 left. They're
10
coming back
seconds.
to A. They have to plant now on this site. Have they overthought it?
They doubled back! Now there's fire destined for them. If they don't get this planted, it all comes around them. There's a chance here for Siphon. 3 seconds. No, they fumbled the ball! A 17th for Imperial!
To maybe stand on the edge there.
Just walk up.
Vini's getting approached upon. Yeah, he'll
he
get
knows.
spotted, but he wins his first duel.
That's huge.
Siphon gets another.
That's the construction player down and fallen. Flash in assists. Fur on site. Locks in the kill versus Roy.
Happy to aim map.
Nikodos low. hotzE half. But still, he cuts through elevator and then gets around the back of the CT shelf. There are layers.
Will this be calmed? And where does Fur go? What's his itinerary here? Pushing towards short.
He wants the tuck.
2 He's coming up the ramp. They'll be able to spot him. He just needs to get the frag.
Siphon's waiting. Ice cold. Siphon, he gets the first chance at the fight. FNX trying to come over, but remember, there's that deep play from hotzE, and the op shot from Nikodos connects. And if it's not FNX with a 1 versus 3, then Copenhagen Flames take 20.
Oh, he's playing it knowing that there's an op holding this position. Siphon's trying to escape. Nikodos hits the shot. He's so low, but he gets the final 2 kills. And 1 to guarantee a 3rd overtime.
Oh, and already 5v4. Fur barely alive. Nikodos with the op shot of all things, and another. They can smell blood. And they've got this one wrapped up on the T side. A flawless T side in double OT.
What more can you ask for?
How could that not spell the end of Imperial?
Yeah, well, maybe we'll jinx it. We'll see Fallen and boltz in the 2-on-5.
Fallen tries to creep in.
Odds could not be lower. Fallen gets spotted.
Doubles back, gets the first one on the site. hotzE gets dinked in the process. Fallen trying his damnedest. And boltz has been everywhere, but now he is nowhere to be found. This one looks impossible. 21 rounds to the scoreboard for Copenhagen Flames. A clean sweep of the T side in the 2nd overtime. Utility being thrown forward by boltz as he chases them down. They run from him, they hide, and they'll opt
just to clip somebody of their wings, and Vini will answer back immediately. But that trade from the grave from Roy.
Nikodos, he's locked into this fight. Fur is trying to hunt him up close. Nikodos with the flash. Fur has to look away. Oh, turns it right back into the headshot. We're evened. Javi wants to cross back. There's a gap, and FNX gets caught in middle.
It comes down.
Fallen and Fur put their differences aside, but in 2022, it could fall short. Fur A clutch. That's all he has to hope for. As the Copenhagen Flames, their hands tremble. Is this finally their time? 2 failed attempts in Stockholm. They had map advantage over top of both Spirit and FaZe and Imperial as well for the first time, 2-0. Is this how it goes? Fer comes around that corner and he sees the shadow, he sees the back. Oh, he fires off, and now everybody knows what's up. 30 seconds left for an impeccable clutch. Zyphon's down on top, but there it is! Finally! The 5th time's the charm! The Copenhagen Flames, they lift the curse! They shed their demons and burn brighter than ever before! Playoffs in Antwerp!
Yeah, we're going to see the Flames in front of a crowd, and they do it after failure at Stockholm.